Hello students, in this video we are going to learn important basic concept of trigonometry, which is reference angle. Once you know the concept of reference angle and you can memorize the table of values, this table of values, then you can easily find the value of trigonometric function at any larger angle. So it's very easy to make this table of values. So first we write the angles from 0 to 90. These are the standard angles: 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90. We know that sine start from 0 and goes up to 1. Sine values start from 0 and goes up to 1. So at 0 it's 0, at 30 it's 1 half, at 45 it's square root 2 over 2, at 60 it's square root 3 over 2, at 90 it's 1. You only need to memorize this first row of values. The second row, and you can easily find the values for cos theta, because cos theta start from 1 and it goes on decreasing up to 0. So you just need to reverse these values. You start from 1, then write square root 3 over 2, then square root 2 over 2, then 1 half and 0. So you can see the second row is just the first row itself, but in decreasing order. And the tan, we know that tan is the ratio of sine over cos. Tan equals sine over cos. So you just need to take the ratios of values of sine and cos. For tan 0, it's 0 over 1, which is 0. For tan 30, it's 1 half over square root 3 over 2, which gives you 1 over square root 3. For 45, both values are same. They cancel each other and we are left with 1. For 60, square root 3 over 2 divided by 1 half gives you square root 3. And for 90, we know that 1 over 0 is undefined. So this value remains undefined, or we can write it as infinity. So you can see how easy it is to make the values of the table of values. Now let us understand the concept of reference angle. What is a reference angle? Reference angle is the angle, the acute angle, which lie between the terminal side, this is the terminal side, and the horizontal axis or the x-axis, this. So reference angle is the angle that lie between the terminal side of an angle and the horizontal axis. So here you can see if the angle lie in the first quadrant. So reference angle of this angle would be theta itself. But if the angle lie in the second quadrant here, this is the angle theta, then what would be its reference angle? Since this angle lie in the second quadrant, so its reference angle would be the angle, acute angle between its terminal sides. So this one is the terminal side and the horizontal x-axis. This one terminal side and this one is the horizontal x-axis. So this is going to be the reference angle. And how much it would be? We know that this axis, the horizontal axis, represent angle pi. So this angle is going to be pi minus theta. So the reference angle for any angle in second quadrant, it's going to be pi minus theta. If the angle lie in third quadrant, for example, this angle lie in the third quadrant, this is angle theta. What would be its reference angle? Reference angle, again we use the definition. Reference angle is the acute angle that lie between the terminal side. So this one is the terminal side and the horizontal x-axis. This one is the horizontal x-axis. So how much the reference angle is going to be? This one is going to be the reference angle, and this angle is larger than pi, so this acute angle is going to be theta minus pi, because we are going to subtract the whole pi from here to here from the given angle. So in the third quadrant, reference angle is going to be theta minus pi. In the fourth quadrant, what if the angle is in the fourth quadrant, then what would be its reference angle? This is the angle we have in fourth quadrant. This is angle theta. So what would be its reference angle? Its reference angle is going to be this one. The angle between terminal side. This one is terminal side and this is horizontal x-axis. And this angle is going to be the reference angle. So we were about to complete one revolution, one cycle. So this reference angle is going to be 2 pi minus, and for your easiness, you can memorize this chart as this chart for the reference angle, these formulas. For second quadrant, you use the formula pi minus theta. For third quadrant, it's theta minus pi. For fourth quadrant, it's 2 pi minus theta. Now let us work on an example and understand how we can find the value of a larger angle without using calculator. Let's find the value of sine 1200. So how to find the value of this trigonometric function at 1200 without using calculator on your own? So first we need to find the coterminal angle for 1200, and if you don't know about the coterminal angles, you can look at my video on coterminal angles. So to find the coterminal angle, we just subtract the multiple of 360 from the given angle. So this 1200 is close to 1000. That means it's going to be the third multiple of 360. So when we subtract the third multiple of 360 from 1200, we get 120. This gives you that sine 1200 is equivalent to sine of 120. Concept of coterminal angles. Using the concept of coterminal angles, you find the equivalent smaller angle, and then we know sine of 120. 120 lies in the second quadrant. This is 120. So what would be the reference angle for sine 120? It's pi minus 120, which is going to be sine 60. And here you can use that table which we made earlier. So you need to look at sine 60. So under 60, you look sine, which is square root 3 over 2. This one, 1200 equals square root 3 over 2. The concept of reference angle also used many times when you find the polar equations of any trigonometric function, and you can also use it to find the value of trigonometric functions at larger values. I hope this video makes sense to you. Take care. Bye bye.